I'm going to give you a fair bit of warning from the beginning here. I'm going to be diving balls deep into spoilers for all three Corpse Party games, including the original, Book of Shadows, and Blood Drive, as well as spoilers for the first Corpse Party movie, and this one. So if you haven't watched that movie, well, consider yourself lucky. But if you haven't experienced the games yet, go do so. God damn, man, I really thought they were going to get this one right. So, Corpse Party Book of Shadows takes place after the events of the first movie, in which Naomi and Ayumi were supposed to go back to the real world with Satoshi, but Ayumi fucked Satoshi over, and all that ended up coming back was his severed arms. Now, Ayumi and Naomi figure out that by chewing on the old finger bone of Sachiko, they can travel back in time to before, well, almost everyone died back in the school and save them. As you can probably suspect, that shit doesn't go nearly as planned. Right from the get-go, I was thinking, okay, someone, somewhere, must have read the reviews for the last movie and decided to put more of an emphasis on horror and scares rather than gore. God damn it, we're not even 5 minutes in! You know what makes the gore in the game so disturbing and work in its favor of scaring the player? Because the gore is implied, it's described, your imagination fills in the gaps while you're playing through the game. In this, it's like, oh, blood and guts. It's not even good gore. You know what their objective was when someone's head getting cut off sounds like me in the bathroom after I ate too much McDonald's. In fact, the whole movie feels cheap. Everything from the gore to the effects to the damn camera work just looks and feels like this thing was destined for straight to DVD, yet it was released theatrically in Japan. Now, going back to the story, this movie is called Book of Shadows, and so is the second Corpse Party game, so you'd think this movie would be based on that game. But it's really not. They really don't follow the game much at all, and even try to shoehorn in shit from Corpse Party Blood Drive, like Sachiko's evil twin Sachi, and that Harvey Dent Two-Face looking motherfucker. Which means the pacing in this thing is a fucking nightmare. Remember how I said that Naomi and Ayumi time travel back to the school to save their friends? Well, within the span of about 5 minutes, everyone just goes along with their time travel story. No questions, no skeptics, none of that shit. They're just like, oh, you time traveled here? Okay, cool. I mean, look, if I was in this situation, I would have some fucking questions. And one of the guys, the Two-Face looking dude, suddenly starts murdering his friends and just in general being a psycho. Why the fuck is he doing this? It's never explained. The only half-assed attempt at an explanation are these stupid facial expressions in this scene. Is he possessed? Does he gotta take a shit? What the fuck is even happening here? And when I say Two-Face, I mean the Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face from Batman Forever, because the overacting here is about on par with that. The final shot of the movie, and this is obviously a spoiler if you even give a damn, is the only part of the movie that even bordered on disturbing. Naomi thinks she saved everyone by finding the Book of Shadows, but instead they all melded together into whatever the fuck that's supposed to be. But this reveal isn't worth sitting through over an hour of bullshit. I said it before in my review of the first movie, and I'll say it again here. The idea that the Sachiko Ever After curse is available on the internet for anyone to read is a perfect gateway to giving this series a good movie. The fact that any person from anywhere in the world could do this ritual and end up here means you don't have to half-ass follow the plots from the games. You can do something original and still have it make sense within the concept of the ritual. This movie sucks, just like the first one did. It's not scary in the slightest. Fuck, it's not even eerie. The games, which are just visual novels with glorified gameplay, are actually freaky and unsettling. And the fact that this movie fails at horror when it comes from a country that excels at making some of the scariest horror movies ever made is just fucking disappointing. Just watch the OVA. It's still the most accurate and faithful adaptation of Corpse Party. Or better yet, just go play the damn games.